That's my new warm up.
Motorboating son of a bitch.
Jonathan Beer Mug Cantro, we're back for another episode. How you doing, man?
I'm great, David, the King of Mexico Sanchez.
No, that's retired, bro.
Oh.
That's retired. He died.
What is it now? Just say Dave Sanchez?
Just Dave.
I'm just Dave. Okay.
I'm just Dave.
Sweet.
The fuck? Do you hear birds?
Yeah, on your end. Ain't no birds on my end.
What the fuck is happening outside?
Bird fight? Bird flu?
These fucking parrots, dude. I swear. There's like a gang of parrots that just...
Really?
Yeah, they just fly around and you see them from time to time and they just fly all around Los Angeles and make a shit ton of noise and then bounce.
Oh, the green parrots?
Yes.
Yeah, those are cool.
I've talked about them before, but like they're just flying over right now. Luckily, they're not hanging in the tree right by my house. But anyways, man. Dude, are you afloat right now in the valley?
I'm in the valley. It's calmed down, though. I mean, the minute it starts raining, everything floods, and then the minute it stops, everything's back to normal. It's quite weird.
How is that basin right by, it's right by the 405?
Yeah, the Sepulveda Basin, last time I checked, it was to the top.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Because isn't it like a place where people can run and jog? Well, I guess running is jogging, but like bike ride and do all kinds of shit there?
Yeah.
And now it's just full of water.
There's softball fields, there's golf courses as well. It's shut down. They shut that thing down.
Wait, so the golf courses and the softball fields are underwater? No.
For the most part.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw a spot by your place. Was it the college or that little area that was flooded too, right?
Pierce?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it floods in there.
Damn,
that's
dude,
crazy.
That's crazy. Have you ever tried to do anything like something like Poopies or Zach Ass would do and go try to swim in the river?
No, but didn't Kevin and Bean make Big Tad go down to the LA River one year during like a storm and with a bodyboard or something? Does that sound familiar, or is that before you?
It was probably before me, but it sounds like something they would have done. And by the way, that's something I would have done too, like an idiot. If someone said like, "Hey, go down," I was like, "Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's do this."
You can kayak in the LA River, obviously not during a storm, but like during regular.
But normal days, you could go kayaking or rafting down the river.
And fishing, by the way.
Yeah, the fishing is kind of sketch. So I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't want to eat the fish, but
would just catch and release.
Yeah, yeah, you wouldn't want to eat those fish, man. Unless you want.
When was the last time you
fucking
fucking mercury count?
Whatever else is in the LA River.
It's like you catch one of the fishes from like the Simpsons with the 3 eyes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck it. The radioactive ones.
Do you like fishing, Mugs? Yeah, you're a fisher, right?
I do. Fuck yeah.
You're a fisherman.
I love offshore. It's the best.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when's the last time you went fishing?
Last time I went fishing was 2020. 2020.
And was that deep sea fishing or just like off the pier?
Yeah,
or what?
Offshore, off of San Pedro.
Did you catch anything good?
Where you go out to Catalina? No, the only 2 times I went, the first time I caught an under-pound halibut, so I had to throw that back, but I caught something.
Nice.
And then the second time I went, I caught an under-pound barracuda.
Ooh,
so I had to throw that back. But everybody's catching like bonito. Everybody's catching tuna. People are catching yellowtail. And there's so much extra. Not me, but there's so much extra bonito that the boat lets you take like 3 fillets home with you at the end.
Oh, so you were on a boat. You weren't off a pier. So when you said offshore fishing,
right, it was
that
off
was like
a boat, yeah.
Yeah, deep sea fishing with the
deep sea, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And a bonita, isn't that like it has a
the tuna family.
Tuna? It's a tuna family?
It's in the tuna family. It's way more bloody than tuna, but they drain it all the blood and then they fillet it for you. It's really nice. It's really good.
Nice.
The first time I took stuff home was I just threw it in the pan, little salt, pepper, teriyaki, and then just seared it, little seared bonita.
Dope, dude. What was the biggest fish you caught personally?
The biggest fish I hooked was a 14-pound. Out here they're called Dorado.
Oh yeah.
In Hawaii they're called
Mahis,
mahi.
right? Yeah.
Yep. And then on the East Coast in Florida they're called dolphin fish.
Ooh.
So I was on the East Coast in the Keys, and I caught a 14-pound dolphin fish, and that thing was insane. But
so you pulled it in and then took a picture and then released it.
No. I attempted to pull it in, and then there's like 4 professional guys I was with. Like I was the only greenhorn on the boat. They're like, all right, let me take this over, because like I was struggling, dude. I was just like, so like the pros stepped in. They had to gaff it, put it on board, and it was so big. It was on the deck, and I laid on it like all the way back to the dock, because it would have jumped out if I hadn't. Yeah, I was literally laying on the thing with my back.
You're hugging a fish, or you're trying to hump a fish, or what?
Well, I mean, he was. I was the bottom in the situation, but I was the bottom on top. But yeah,
Man, 14 pounds, dude. Yeah, because I think the biggest fish. I mean, one of the biggest fish that I hooked was a link cod.
Oh, how much? How big was it?
No, I just hooked it and I fought with it for a good 20 minutes in Channel Islands. And the guy, you're right. They have guys who are professionals and help you. He goes, holy shit, this is heavy. And he was fighting, and we battled for like 20 minutes. And then the fucker just cut the line and bounced. And I didn't know what a link cod was, so I just thought it was a normal fish. Then when I got home, I Googled it, and I was like, holy fuck, that's a big fish. And
you don't remember how big it was?
No, because it never came. I never got it. It just it got a bite, and it was pulling me around the boat. for just going up and down the boat, because it was a private boat, so we had only like 8 people fishing, so I didn't have to like get cross the line or anything. So I was just going up and down the boat, like on the side of the boat, chasing this fucker, releasing, pulling in, handing it off to the guy. He would fight it. Then he goes, all right, I can't pull it in, so you have to, which is weird, because I don't understand why they can't pull it in if we're all hired and they're all hired and stuff like that. I don't know if it's a license thing or something, but then he gave me back the rod, and I'm like pulling in, and then finally like I saw it coming to the surface, and then psh, it's gone. I'm like, motherfucker. But that was a tough fight. But the one I did pull in was a yellowtail. Dude, that thing was another 30-minute battle, and that was off the coast of San Onofre.
Oh yeah.
And man, that thing was tasty, but it was fucking big, dude. I think it was like 30 pounds or something like that.
Damn.
Dude, it was a big boy. And that was one of the smallest ones we were catching that day. There were some big motherfuckers in there, and people were just pulling them in left and right.
Where did you find this?
Yeah, man. So that was cool. Little fishing adventures. I do miss it. I haven't fished in like 6 years, so I think that'd be fun. I think give it a go again. But it has to be like a private boat. Like when I say private, I mean it's like a limited. You could buy onto those limited boats, right? Because otherwise you're crossing wires with a bunch of.
I know, it gets too crazy. I think the limit on my boat there was like 50 people. It's a big boat. It's like 50 people, 50 fishermen.
Yeah. Nice.
It's good.
Muggs, how was your week, dude?
My week was chill. It was fun. Just kind of kicked it at Chateau Mugmont.
Yeah. And, is it coming along?
It is. It's essentially done. There's a couple things that I don't know what the hell's going on. I need to figure out. I got a new TV, 65-inch, badass LG TV, and I'm trying to screen mirror, screencast or whatever from my phone, and it should work. It's just not. It's like giving me password, and it just doesn't do it. So I have to call I have to call an expert or something.
Is your phone on the same I was gonna say, is it on the same Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
But I mean, it shouldn't matter really because it's the phone talking to the TV. But
It's weird.
you're gonna need Best Buy's Geek Squad to come by.
Geek Squad, yeah.
Yeah,
Help me figure
dude,
it out.
I just got a new TV too.
What'd you get?
I upgraded from a 55-inch to a 75-inch.
Damn, son.
Costco has these amazing deals right now, and if you're looking for a TV, you might want to go check out Costco's, Samsung's. They're crazy. 55,
What was
65?
65?
65 was only 500, and the 75 was 670. So
Yeah, I got a 65 LG for about 500.
yeah, but Costco's amazing, right? So we go, me and Krista go, and we buy it. We take it to our car, and then we're like, "Boop, shit, doesn't fit that way. Boop, doesn't fit that way. Boop, doesn't fit that way." So now we're stuck outside with his fucking TV on a.
How did you get it home?
We had to call an Uber.
Like a big Uber?
Yeah, we called it Uber Black. And he pops in. He goes, "Hey, how's it going?" And I was like, "Hi, this is our passenger for today."
Was he cool?
Yeah, he was cool. Then he's just like, "All right, cool." He just puts down his seats. We slide it in, and he's like, "Is anyone gonna ride with me?" You're like, "You bet your ass I'm gonna ride with you. Dude. I'm gonna send you with the fucking TV, dude."
See you later.
Later, man.
Enjoy my TV.
But yeah, man. So cool. So Chateau Marmont's coming around, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you get your pinball machine yet?
I think that's gonna be a while till I get that. That's not a priority, really.
Your darts set up?
Darts are up, yeah.
Darts are up. But how about the kitchen?
Kitchen's ready to go. Yeah. I still want to get an air fryer. No, I've just microwave stuff.
So you're looking for an air fryer?
I want to get an air fryer.
Muggs, what you need to do. Here's what you need to do, man. I think you need to put your Amazon wish list together and then post it with a picture of you like showing a nipple or something and be like, "Hey, if you like this content, here's my Amazon wish list."
That'd be great. That'd be fantastic.
You should do that.
Good idea. A $200 air fryer. That'd be sick.
Yeah. And you have to pay for it and be like, "Hey, I need some pots and pans. Here's a picture of my feet."
Body part for appliances?
Exactly. Like you underneath
appendage for
your
appliance?
kneecap.
I love it.
Anything else fun this week? Other than sit and watch the rain?
Went to a Kings game. That was cool.
How are the Kings doing, man? I don't follow hockey.
They're good. They're second in their division. So
in the division or like their conference?
I think overall they're second in the conference, but also in their division.
Oh no way! So, that's pretty good.
They're up there.
Well, I guess that's good for an LA team. How about the Ducks? How are they doing?
Who cares? What did you do?
What did I do this week besides work and try not to float away? And my driveway was literally a river. Actually, something happened. I went to a Clipper game, and then my eye started like feeling weird. And when I woke up, I noticed it was swollen.
Oh no,
dude! I got a fucking sty in my eye right now. Have you ever had if?
Yeah,
it freaked me out, dude. What are you supposed to do? I don't know what to do in the fucking sty eye. It's all puffy, and I had meetings this week, and I was like, so I was wearing hats and like putting it closer down to that eye, like just
sunglasses
to shield it. No, I don't have sunglasses, but yeah, dude, a fucking sty in my eye. What are you supposed to do?
When a sty hits your eye like a big pizza pie, it's infected.
One, how do you get a sty in your eye? I don't even know.
It's just like dirt in your tear duct buildup, I think.
But it was all puffy, and then
dust.
People were all like,
"Yeah,
put a tea bag on it." I was like, "What? I don't get tea bagged, fuck." But I did, and I couldn't see. No, I did use tea bags.
What was his name?
His name was John. Thin. Yeah. Would you take a hit right now, dude? Or
yeah, I did actually.
Nice. But
that was funny.
All that did was make my vision blurry. So So I don't know if that was helpful. But can I tell you something that was kind of funny that I think you and the Jenkins will get a kick out of? And I'll get kind of embarrassed by it. So, of course, I'm talking about my sty. And I texted one of two doctors that I know. 3 doctors that I know. And I texted them, hey, I have a sty in my eye. What can I do? And this doctor is Dr. Gill. And he sends me a text back. Hey, just text me a picture of it, and I'll let you know. So I take a picture of it, and I send the text, and the picture is my puffy eye. And my caption is, like my message is, here's the pic. Feel free to masturbate to it. But then I look, and I send it to fucking Stryker, who I was texting at the same time.
That is awesome.
So then I delete it, and I'm like, and of course I don't think it deletes for the other person. I think it just deletes on my phone. So I said, oh shit, sorry man, that wasn't for you. It was just for a doctor friend of mine. Please disregard. I haven't heard from Stryker.
That's fantastic.
I feel kind of embarrassed by that, dude. Have you ever sent a wrong text?
Oh yeah, many times. And then the dread and the fear is just like, oh my god, what did I say? Or if like you send a text to somebody that you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That isn't good for you.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to tell Stryker to fucking masturbate to my puffy eye. Like that's embarrassing, dude. That's not what I want to do.
He probably automatically assumed he's like, this is not meant for me.
I hope so. Please, I hope so. I mean, I haven't heard back from him like you're an idiot or anything. Like, so Stryker, if someone tells you this, 'cause I know you're not going to listen to this. Sorry, dude. Like, my bad, man. Is it meant for you? And Dr. Gill, I hope you did masturbate to it. That'd be cool.
What just happened?
Janky Town, hit the ground. We can get the janky poppin', that's a sound. We make your frown, go upside down. It's getting janky, we the greatest pound for pound. What up, Muggs? What up, Dave? What up, Bro? What up, James? What up, Muggs? What up, Dave? What up, Bro? What up, James? It's getting janky, it's getting janky, it's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. It's getting janky, it's getting janky, it's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. Janky Town.
That's right. Dave is on some weird shit.
All right, let me clarify.
Episode 118. No,
hold on, Muggs. Let me clarify. That's a joke. And the reason why I said masturbate to it is because it's fucking gross. So that would make you a weirdo, right? So that's the joke. I'm sorry. I just had to clarify. I don't really want him to masturbate to it. So
unless your thing is sending gross photos for people to masturbate to, then that's on you, buddy.
It is not. That is not my thing. All right, please proceed.
Okay. Episode 118. Now that we're past that, it is Janky Town. Many ways to get a hold of us. Instagram, Twitter, at JankyTown69. Our email, jankytown69 at gmail.com. Not 16. jankytown69 at gmail.com. And then our Jank Line, 855-JANKY69.
Yeah. Hey, Muggs, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So some news in Los Angeles sports was, the Chargers had an epic meltdown this weekend, and we thought that they were going to take the torch
the
for
Los Angeles
football.
Super Chokers.
Shut up. Sound. And did you see the image that went around yesterday where it was the Atlanta Falcons logo with the Chargers as the wing?
28-0.
I was like, yeah, it's 27-0. And then I was like, hey, bitch, leave us out of it, man. We don't have fucking internet, dude. Leave us out of it. We're just trying to enjoy our off season. Come on,
things
man.
they never let go. I know.
I know. But the other LA football team, who knew that one of our favorite head coaches, Sean McVay, was even thinking about leaving? But he recently just told the Rams that he is going to return and is excited to try for another Super Bowl in 2023. And they're bringing back their quarterback, Matthew Stafford. Now, this is after they were bitching about the officiating against the last game against the Seahawks, which was kind of bullshit. They should have beat the Seahawks, right?
Yeah, they definitely should have. That was, but their season was doomed.
It was a terrible season. Yeah,
they lost Stafford, then they lost Cup. Who else? Aaron Donald at the end.
Donald got hurt. Yeah, and then they brought in Baker Mayfield, beat the Raiders. Yeah, but I thought since you are kind of cool with Sean McVay, if he's around, I mean, maybe we could ask him why.
Cool. I'm not cool with him. My mom is more friendly with him.
Oh no, that's
and
right.
Just so happens I'm at my I'm at my mom's house right now.
Oh,
with my daughter. So he might. Let me see if he's in. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, look at that! Would you look who's in the kitchen eating a bagel right now?
That bagel eating son of a bitch.
Sean, why are you wearing your headset? You're not even working. Oh, the season's about to get ready. How you going? How you guys doing? What's going on, Jankytown? What's going on? How's you doing?
Sean, hey man, thanks for coming by. So, Sean, you didn't have a great season this year. What made you want to come back?
Oh, it was great. It was great. I mean, the takeaways we got from this season. I mean, you learn everything this season. So next year we're back at the Super Bowl, back crowned champions.
But Sean, this was your first losing year in 6 years as head coach for the Rams. Why? Because you have one losing season. Did you think, oh, this is it? I'm over. I'm done with this.
See, where most people see it as a losing season, I see it as a victory because, like I said earlier, you take your lessons out of losses. And I was only considering not coming back because the thought of winning too much brings me down. The thought of winning. So I thought, take this season off. We'll lose. That way we come back next year refreshed and ready to go.
Oh, I see. Because you kind of you don't want to make other coaches sad because you keep winning so much.
That's right. Everybody's going to, hey, I'm the youngest coach in the NFL. Why does this guy always win? So I just wanted to show them that, young guys can't do it all.
Weren't the networks throwing cash at you? Because they want you as an analyst. And you just turned down $20 million a year to call some football games. Why?
It'll always be there. The fact that the networks love me, that will never leave. But, my place is on the field right now with the guys, getting chin checked by helmets. It's all great. I love getting in the action, as you can see. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Do you get beat up just so you could go home to your hot wife and be like, look at my cuts, baby. I'm hot. I'm tough.
Oh yeah, she loves that stuff. I don't bench 380 in the gym, to be a winning coach all the time. At least when you go home after a losing game, look how hot I am. Look how sexy I am. That's me, Sean McVay.
Nice. And what would you tell the coach of the Chargers about after blowing that big game?
Tough season.
All right, Sean. Well, thanks for stopping by. Give our best to Mama Mugs.
Rhonda
says hello.
Yeah. Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? All right,
Sean. Thanks so much, man.
Hey, Sean. All right, cool, man. Thanks. Yeah. How'd it go?
Yeah, Sean's a man, dude. He's a really nice guy. He thinks about other people more than I thought he would.
So what I heard from that interview, I was in the other room, but he said that the reason he lost this year is he didn't want to make anybody else feel too bad because he's so good.
Yeah. Sean's a good guy, man.
He is.
Yeah. He's thinking of other people.
Selfless. Yeah.
Selfless. Yeah, so selfless that he just gave away all those games this year.
Yeah.
Look at him.
You do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
What you got, Muggs?
Well, listen to this. You ready?
Yeah.
Seniors smoking weed. You for
yes.
it? Well, to be fair, I think seniors have always been smoking weed even before they were seniors, right? Like the 1960s, all the hippies guys are seniors, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got Cheech and Chong and those people who were smoking way before, way before it became cool. They got in trouble for it. What's going on with the seniors and weed?
Well, it says Stone, California seniors headed to ERs by the thousands.
Okay, that's not good.
UCSD study says. Yeah, I mean, maybe they're getting. I mean, from what I understand, you can't overdose off of marijuana, THC. But,
Not at all.
Let's see. Here we go. The article says. I can scroll up here.
I love the way you prepare. It's amazing.
Come on now. According to the study conducted by the University of California, San Diego School of Medicine, just 366 Californians over the age of 65 visited ERs in 2005 for cannabis-related concerns. So, I don't understand why. So, cannabis is fucking up old people? Is that what the article says?
That's what it seems to be saying. Now, Muggs, do you think that they're not handling the weed because it's so much stronger these days? Because it's so, like, finely curated?
Yes. Actually, that's a good question, Dave, because right here it says older patients are at a higher risk for adverse health effects associated with the psychoactive substances. So, yes, absolutely. It's much stronger these days. I think, Peggy and Marv can't handle it.
There needs to be like a class for older people. Like there's a technology class. Like this is how you use the phone, old people.
Right.
There needs to be a weed lesson. Like, hey, if you're smoking weed, this isn't your green bud from Vietnam, right? Like that.
Right.
You were
exactly.
You were like just the stems and the buds. Like, this is real shit. And Muggs, you have a tip, right? That you would always say around us. Like, how do you decide whether you want indica or sativa, which are the two different types of marijuana products?
Remember, sativa starts with an S.
Uh-huh.
So, sativa, sunshine, sunny, daytime.
So that's, like, energetic.
Right.
Okay.
Indica, couch. You want to go to bed? You want to just be knocked out? You want to fall into the couch, sink into it? Indica, couch.
So how? Because that was always like you smoke weed and you just get like you get relaxed and down.
Yeah.
But then you can smoke weed and get energy too.
Yeah. There's two, and there's hybrid. There's stuff in between. You know, with the both of the strains into one of them being more dominant. So sativa dominant or indica dominant. But I think they just need to stop buying such strong shit, the old people.
Yeah, and then they got to read the packages too, right? Because if they're like eating gummies and shit, like there's some that, it's 10 milligrams of THC, and you're like, that's nothing. And then there's one gummy that's 100 milligrams, and you're like, whoa, I'm dead.
And if you take too much weed, if you consume too much weed, you can definitely hallucinate. It is a hallucinogenic.
Really? Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever smoked enough weed to hallucinate?
Slightly. Oh yeah, I've gotten paranoid, for sure.
You know what? You know what? Maybe because I eaten so much weed once where I thought I had no legs, so
yeah,
I couldn't feel them, and I was like, "Oh no, I lost my legs."
Or you hear like those phone calls to the 911. I think I'm dying.
Best one is the cops. The hi, I'm dead.
Right. Yeah, no, it's gotta be careful with that shit, old people.
Yeah. All right, Muggs. Well, you have kids, right?
I have one kid.
You have one kid. Do you think there will be another mini Muggos in the future in your life?
Not planned.
So you're one and done, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
Well, this man in Uganda says no more kids. After allegedly fathering more than 100 kids, a 67-year-old farmer following a polygamous lifestyle in Uganda has declared that he is done having children because of the rising cost of living. Musa Hasaya, Musa Hasaya, who also has 568 grandkids, has asked all 12 of his wives to get birth control pills to avoid another pregnancy, citing the inability to feed the massive family. Wow. His eldest child is 51 years old. He's 67.
How many kids did you say this guy had?
This guy has 102 children. 568 grandkids.
That is ridiculous.
I hope they don't
That is
celebrate
gotta
Christmas because that's part of the reason why. Like, he's probably has no
Christmas. How does he go out to dinner?
Dude, yeah. Hasaya says his salary doesn't stretch as far anymore. My income has become lower and lower over the years due to the rising cost of living, and my family has become bigger and bigger. He rude. All of Hayasha's wives reportedly live in the same house as him. And this, he says, makes it easier for him to monitor them and also stop them from eloping with other men in his village. I married one woman after another. How can a man be satisfied with one woman? Damn, dude. He wonders.
Jesus.
Woo, jeez. Hashaya's youngest wife, Zulika, who is 21 years younger than his oldest child, a mother of 11 of his children, claimed, I'm not having any more kids. I've seen the bad financial situation and am now taking birth control pills. A third of the farmer's children, who are between 6 and 51 years old, still reside with him on the farm. Check 1, check 2. Give me a check.
2. Check 2.
All right, Muggos. So we are having a banner day recording, right?
That was great. It's like a 5-hour recording session.
This is, man. What time were we supposed to record?
Well, we're shooting for 9. For 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And didn't really get going until 12:40 in the afternoon. And we got started, and then towards the tail end of that, technical difficulties galore. That's what just happened. So
Good capital galore.
capital galore, all caps.
All caps.
But
here we
should
are.
Be good. We should be good now.
I hope so.
I think Sean.
But here we are, and
somehow.
Muggs, I just got to say, I hope that first half of the podcast recorded, because if it didn't,
sweet.
Then this is going to be
The shortest podcast ever.
Short podcast.
Great.
But if it didn't record, then we had just a recap of what you would have heard, or you might have heard earlier if we recorded. We talked about our week. We talked about fishing. It was cool. We talked to Sean McVay, who's staying with the Rams. Mm-hmm. Seniors are going to the ER in California because they can't handle their weed. Mm-hmm. This 67-year-old man with 102 kids says he can't have any more kids because of inflation. And then Eli Roth is finally coming out with Thanksgiving. So hopefully that was just a recap of the first half of this episode. If not, that's what you would have heard. So how about we just continue with episode 118?
Let's do it.
All right, man. Well, are you ready for our new segment called
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. 5 Tennessee officers were fired and 3 suspended after a probe revealed several department sexual escapades, including 3-way relations.
Nice.
Tennessee's Laverne Police Department has fired 5 officers and suspended 3 others over allegations that they have participated in several intimate relationships and sexual escapades. Officer Megan Hall is said to have engaged in a sexual relationship with fellow officers Patrick Magliocco, Larry Holiday, Juan Lugo Perez, Sergeant Louis Powell, Sergeant Ty McGowan, and Detective Seneca Shields, according to an internal inquiry. These incidents allegedly occurred at hotels, on a boat, and a gathering that one of the police officers organized. On several occasions, Hall allegedly engaged in sexual relationships with both McGowan and Shields while on duty and inside city-owned property. It was alleged that Hall gave both men oral sex at a police station. Additionally, she is accused of exchanging nude photos with Holiday, Magliocco, McGowan, Shields, and police officer Gavin Schroebel. On December 12th, the mayor of Laverne, Jason Cole, launched an investigation and received a tip about Hall's intimate relationships with several of her coworkers, as well as a threesome she had with Magliocco and his wife. Both Magliocco and Shields, along with witness Lieutenant David Durham, admitted that they were aware of sexual relationships and explicit photo sharing. Dude.
So they literally took this quite literally. Fuck the police.
Yes. Hence the title, Fuck the Police, of this
Love
segment.
This is
Not just this one girl. But, okay, why do you really think they got fired? Or the ones that got fired? Because they did it in public property while on...
duty?
While on the job?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because if it was off duty, they can't regulate that, right?
No, they can't. And, it sucks because, like, dude, they're all consenting adults if they want to have, like, three ways and shit. But maybe not do it while on the job. Don't blow your coworkers at the police station.
Right. Exactly.
At least they're not shooting people and killing them,
See what you did, Dave?
So I think that's a one and done segment called Fuck the Police.
Love it.
All right, Bugs. Well, this past week, it finally happened. Coachella. The Coachella Music and Arts Festival.
Yes.
Announced their lineups. Their lineup. Now, here's the lineup. It is headliners on Friday night. Bad Bunny with Gorillaz, The Chemical Brothers, Kate Tranada, Blondie, Becky G, Metro Boomin, Blackpink on Saturday with Rosalia, Eric Prydz, Suicide Boys, The Kid Laroi, Charlie XCX. And Sunday they have Frank Ocean, Bjork, Porter Robinson, Dominic Fike, J. Paul, Willow, Glorilla, and amongst other ones. And especially Calvin Harris will be performing on one of those dates. So what do you think of the lineup, Muggs?
That was Coachella?
Yeah, that's Coachella. That's all Coachella. Plus many others.
Good. That's good.
Wet leg,
It's
right?
It's all right.
But, what's that?
It's all right.
Yeah. All right. Well, that day, all kinds of festivals were announced. Bonnaroo, Boston Calling, and then previously the Bottle Rock Festival was announced. Now, I wanted to get your take, Muggs, and I wanted you to rank on which festival was more appealing to you from 1 to 4. Can I give you the lineups of the other ones, and then you rank which festivals you would attend to prior to the other ones?
Yeah.
All right. So Bonnaroo, which is happening June 15th through the 18th in Tennessee. It has on Friday Kendrick Lamar, Baby Keem, Grizz, Portugal the Man, Subtronics, 3-6 Mafia, AFI, amongst others. All right. Saturday, Odessa is headlining with Lil Nas X, My Morning Jacket, Louis the Child, Korn, Sheryl Crow, Sophie Tucker. So they have something for everybody. On Sunday, they have Foo Fighters headlining with Paramore, Marcus Mumford, Alesso, Girl in Red, The Pixies, Jacob Collier, and Humphreys McGee, and Franz Ferdinand. All right, so those are just some of the main acts that I think you would enjoy at Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
Now, we have Boston Calling, right, which is happening May 26th through May 28th in Boston. On Friday night, they have Foo Fighters, Yeah Yeah Yeahs, The National, Neil Horan, and The Beaches. I don't know who that is, but and others. Saturday they have the Lumineers, Alanis Morissette, the Flaming Lips, Mountjoy, Fletcher, amongst others. And Saturday they have headlining Paramore, Queens of the Stone Age, Bleachers, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Maren Morris, and the Linda Lindas, and others. Now, Bottle Rock, which is happening in Napa Valley on, let's see, what are the dates? It is May 25th through May 28th. Oh, so it's the same time as Boston Calling. Bottle Rock has on Friday Post Malone, The Smashing Pumpkins, Bastille, Fantagram, and Young Gravy, amongst others. Saturday, they have Lizzo, Duran Duran, Leon Bridges, Nile Rodgers and Chic, Carly Rae Jepsen, and Tuvalu. On Sunday, they have Red Hot Chili Peppers, Lil Nas X, Wu-Tang Clan, The National, Sheryl Crow, and more. Now,
That was Bottle Rock.
that was Bottle Rock. So, Muggs, from 1 to 4, which festival would you attend?
1, Boston Calling, Foo Fighters.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
2, Bottle Rock.
Nice.
3, Bonnaroo.
Interesting.
And coming in 4th and final, Coachella.
And that's just because you are more familiar with these artists, right? The Bottle Rock artists, and
Right. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it'd be cool to see Baboni, but, I don't want him to throw my cell phone, so.
No, I feel that. All right. Well, for me, number 1 would be Bonnaroo. Bonnaroo in the camping in Tennessee. Yeah, that's Kendrick and Odessa, Paramore, Girl in Red, is great. Number 2, I think, would be Bottle Rock with Posty and Lizzo, Duran Duran, Chili Peppers, Lil Nas X, and Wu-Tang.
That was my number 2.
Yeah, Wu-Tang is for the children, so I think we could all agree. Number 3 would be Coachella with the Bad Bunny, Blackpink, Rosalia, who's fucking amazing, and Bjork. I mean, Sunday not really that great, but I mean, look, it's something new. It's something that I think I could learn some other artists, right? Find some other artists, and dead last would probably be Boston Calling. Now, my problem with Boston Calling is, to me, that is just it looks like a radio show, right? Like all these artists, although they're great, I mean, you could probably find them on like a Weenie Roast or whatever radio show that could happen. So I think you get more bang for your buck with the other ones. But this festival season is going to be pretty damn good, no matter wherever you go, man. It's going to be amazing. You're going to see a lot of great artists. So if you do go to these festivals, have fun and be safe. But you know what bugs me, Muggs? Is people who say a festival sucks just because
they don't recognize anybody.
Exactly. It is so annoying, and it happens every year with Coachella. You know, there's like, oh, I remember when Coachella was cool. It's like, man, you're fucking 1999 or 2000. Like, you so old now. Like, just because these people aren't cool to you, like, it's quite annoying to hear people just bitch about fucking everything. And shut up. If you don't want to go, don't go. It's fine.
Right.
It's not for you. Like, it's fine. You don't have to go. And by the way, it's probably all sold out already anyway. So, but limited tickets are available for weekend 2. Weekend 2. And Calvin Harris is worth the ticket alone in the desert. So damn. Yeah, Muggs. You wanna play some Jank Line calls?
Yeah, I mean, if this is the shortest episode ever, we got to try to make it longer.
Well, I mean, listen, this could be a good 15-20 minute episode, like just solid jank.
Solid jank.
Let's get to your calls. 855 Janky 69. It's the Jank Line.
Jank Line. This is the Jank Line. Call us if you have some janky news. Jank Line. This is the Jank Line. Call us at this number. I'll tell you too. It's 855-526-5969. Nice. Oh, if it doesn't end in 69, then get a divorce.
All right, let's get to the first call. It's our boy Rambo calling from Colorado.
Yo, Jank Line, it's your boy Rambo. Just listening to the new potty today, the new epi, bruh. Yeah, dude. Actually, on my way to Fort Collins right now. And that radio thing sounds pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, have a good one. Just checking in. Weather is beautiful out here. Glad you're still coming out here, Dave. There's a lot to explore. It's like never ending. But yeah, next time you're up, I got some mushrooms if you want them. Hit me up. Peace.
Hell yeah, my boy Rambo's
Rambo's
gonna come through with some shrooms.
I want to go snowboarding with Rambo.
Like, so do I.
Let's all go. Let's try to do that.
Mugs, we can't even get together in LA, dude. Let alone fucking Colorado. Maybe he'll come to Bear. Does he want to come to Bear Mountain instead of Colorado Mountain? But I would do mushrooms with Rambo and try to go snowboarding while on mushrooms.
Hells yeah.
That sounds awesome. Do you remember Janksta? I think his name was Tim. Janksta Tim. He used to call a lot and participate and listen
Tim
to us
Markle.
and stuff. Yeah. Well, he called. So to check back in. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey guys, Tim here. Had to take a little time off, but catching up on some episodes, and you guys have gone pretty bad. Whatever, I'm here for it though. Keep doing the thing.
What did he say at the end?
Keep doing your thing.
Oh,
Keep
man.
doing the thing.
You know, here's the thing. Janksta Tim, he's the man. And, you know, he sent me, he has liquid cartoon hot sauces, right?
Yeah.
He sent me a whole box, among other two bottles, which I tried. The really hot one, I forgot the name of it. It's definitely habanero based. Pretty sure. But he sent me like a whole box of, I think, some green stuff that I said I was going to try, and I never did. So we got to get back in the good grace. Getting better, I can't guarantee, but getting back in the good graces with Tim, that's what we need to do.
So, first of all, remember when Tim gave me some hot sauce to give to you, and I never did. And I never did. And you gave me so much shit because I never gave it to you, but I gave it to people who enjoyed hot sauce, and they enjoyed it. Now, Tim was nice enough to send you hot sauce, and what did you do? Nothing.
All right.
So, yes.
This is what we're going to...
You definitely owe Tim a taste test video at least.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Tim called back anyway, so
oh, no.
check it out.
The best part of Janky Town is beer mugs.
That's it.
Is beer mug?
Mugs what?
Wait, there's no more?
Nope, that was it.
So it's just left open to interpretation. All right.
Yeah, I think we're not the only ones who got bad. You know, Tim used to have all the cool songs, and he redid the Janky Town intro when we were looking for a new intro and stuff. So
maybe he feels that we're that bad. We've gotten that bad that he just doesn't need to even put any effort into it anymore, which is fine.
Maybe.
Understandable.
All right, let's see what our next caller has to say.
My name is Daniel, calling from Las Vegas, Nevada. So I've been really behind on my podcast listening, and I am listening to the episode where you guys are talking about anime, and Muggs brought up the Food Wars one. So I don't know if you guys got to this one, but one that's also really sexual, Kakegurui, also on Netflix. All right, peace.
Is anime just about sexual cartoons?
No, hentai kind of is. Anime is not.
Oh, okay. Because he suggested another sexualized cartoon.
Okay.
That's on Netflix. Did you hear which one he said? I couldn't make it out.
Play it again.
All right, cool.
My name is Daniel, calling from Las Vegas, Nevada. So I've been really behind on my podcast listening, and I am listening to the episode where you guys are talking about anime, and Muggs brought up the Food Wars one. So I don't know if you guys got to this one, but one that's also really sexual, Kakegurui, also on Netflix. All right, peace.
Kakegurui. Kakegurui. Is it Kakegurui or Takaguri? It's Takaguri.
Kakegurui.
It's Takaguri.
Okay. Maybe, Muggs, if you want to check that out, if you want another sexualized one.
Yeah. I mean, like, pretty much like sexualized anime is, like I said, is hentai, but Takaguri. Okay, yeah. It's Kakegurui.
Oh, it is Kakegurui.
Yeah. And it's a bunch of, it looks like a lot of hot, like schoolgirl, like, outfits going on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll
if you're
give it a look-see.
Yeah, Muggs, give it a look-see and let us know how it is. But one thing I noticed is that he said he's catching up on podcasts. Yeah. And you know what? If you're catching up, thank you. Thank you for keep listening and calling, even stuff way back. Because by the time we get to your Jank Line calls anyways, they're probably way in advance. So just keep calling.
Thank you for keep listening.
Yes, thank you. All right, but Daniel called in with another thought on an old episode.
Hey guys, thanks to Daniel here. I was listening to that episode where you guys were trying to list off worst natural disasters, and we just thought of a few. One of them would be volcano, and another would be tsunami. Add to the list. But out of those, I want to say maybe from the ones you listed off, earthquake, tsunami, volcano, and then the rest. All right. Peace.
A volcano. Never thought about a volcano as a natural disaster.
Oh,
but yeah, that's pretty fucking freaky. But that one's rare, right? Like, those are very rare.
Yeah, you either got to be, in Hawaii or Japan or... there are volcanoes out here, though, in California, but they're, like, non-active. What if dude, the part where, like, it's really bad when a non-active volcano becomes active, it's like, that's where it gets serious.
Nice. But he also mentioned a tsunami.
Tsunami's bad.
Those are really bad. But you know what's good about tsunami? This song.
What? Nice. Nice.
In the heels of turbulence.
Love it.
We got Tsunami by Dubs and Borges.
Beautiful. I love that song. Great job. Great
That
Tsunami.
was a classic. I was like, isn't there a classic song by Tsunami? Sir. But then I should have pulled Steve Aoki and Diplo's Earthquake as well.
Oh! We just got all the natural disaster songs.
Oh, yeah. All of them. All right. Remember a long time ago we had a Zoom with a game night, and then a listener, Janksta Rachel, sang a song, and she was awesome, and we dubbed her the good Rachel. Yeah. Because Lipnicki's the bad Rachel.
Yeah.
Well, she's checking out the podcast again and decided to call in on a topic we were discussing in a couple of episodes ago, and I think she did a little more research than we did, so I'm going to take her every word she says as fact. So here you go. Just listen to this call.
Hi, Janky Town. This is Rachel number 2 from that Zoom we did a while ago. I was just listening to your episode and your comments about deodorant and body odor and not needing deodorant and things like that. And I've actually recently been trying to learn some information about this stuff, because basically most of our hygiene practices are all marketing so that all those businesses can make money, like, soap, shampoo, all that stuff. Obviously some people will maybe push back on that, but actually the human body doesn't need as many of the products that were marketed. There's still some things that, are kind of fun to use, but for the most part, your body can take care of itself, and body odor is actually not caused by your own sweat or like sebum or oils or anything like that. Sweat actually doesn't smell. The smell that comes from body odor is the little bacteria that you have in your skin, which you're supposed to have. It's good for you. they eat the proteins in sweat. And then the smell that you smell when you smell body odor is the bacteria farts, unfortunately. So, yeah. So you're not actually, like, deodorant isn't really helping that situation. And there's a difference between, like, deodorant and antiperspirants. So, yeah, just a fun little scientific fact for all the Janksters out there. But, yeah, you guys are accurate that, washing yourself regularly kind of keeps that at bay. Obviously, every person's a little bit different, and activity level and weather and diet and all kinds of things, play a role in it. But if you're washing pretty good with not even soap, you can wash pretty well with water, and that should get rid of the smell too, unless you're getting really, like, exceptionally dirty or sweaty or whatever. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not a doctor, but I have been looking into a lot of these things, trying to take better care of my skin and my health. And so, I do use, like, a more natural deodorant, but haven't used an antiperspirant in a very long time.
There you go. Bacteria farts.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, it's true, because you just now I've used deodorant only when I really need it, and wash the most important parts of your body, and then call it a day. Save water. Let's go. Still smelling fresh and clean.
I love it.
Yep. And then finally, Callie has a message for one of us.
Dave. It's Kelly. I'm glad you were born. Bye.
Okay. Well, thank you, Callie. That's it.
Nice.
She was just glad that I was born.
That's sweet of Kelly.
I'm glad I was born too, so I could be on Janky Town with you, Mugs, and we could entertain our Jankses.
Question.
And that note, 855-Janky69. Give us a call. Tell us what we should be watching on TV. Tell us what we should be talking about on the podcast. Tell us tips on how we can make our lives better. Tell us anything that you want, and we'll discuss it on the Jank Line. Jank Line.
Jank Line.
Mugs, I think it's time to pull a cord on this episode and
yes,
say we did it.
We did it.
We completed episode 118.
You sure you don't want to take another 2-3 hours to do it?
No.
No.
On what is the longest time recording a podcast might make the shortest podcast ever.
Thank you, Janksters. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Mugs. Thanks for listening, Janksters. We will talk to you next week.
Question mark?
No, not question mark. It's just a week.
Okay.
We're going to do it. So, squish.
Squish. Dave? Dave, you
Are we
there?
not connected? Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Dave, you there?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Dave,
God,
can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can. Hello.